Now let's discuss the concept of listing a product against an existing product page. For obvious reasons, Amazon does not want duplication. If, for example, you're selling a Nikon D90 camera, when you list your product for sale, you're not going to create a brand new product page. There's already a D90 page there, after all. The page currently has 11 merchants selling the new product, 68 selling used cameras, and 3 selling refurbished units. Amazon doesn't want 80 or more different D90 product pages. That would be a huge mess for customers. Rather, they want a single D90 page with all the merchants selling that product listed. So, when you list a product, you're going to begin by seeing if the product is already in the Amazon system. If it is, you'll list against that existing product. That is, you'll enter information about your particular unit, but most of the basic product information will already be there. We'll see how to do this in a later video. But what if you have a product that is not yet in the Amazon system? Well, if you're an individual seller, you're out of luck. You cannot sell the product on Amazon. If you're a professional seller, though, you may be able to add the product to the catalog, in which case you'll be creating a new product page. Again, I'll show the process for doing this later, but we need to quickly cover an important issue related to adding products. Amazon does not let you add anything you want, even if the product is within a category for which you have approval and doesn't break any rules. You can't, for example, sell your homemade violins on Amazon. As a general rule, and it's not a hard and fast rule, jewelry, for example, has a different set of rules, products in most categories must have a GTIN number. There are various different types of GTIN. The most familiar to Americans are the ISBN number, used for publications, and the UPC number, the barcoded number found on most packaged goods you buy at a store. There's also the European article number, Japanese article number, and the Global Trade Item 14 number. If your product doesn't have this number, you can't, in general, list the item on Amazon. Some merchants faced with this problem play a dirty trick, finding a similar product already in the Amazon database and listing against that product. Of course, that infringes the rules I discussed earlier, that you can't list product X against product Y. The real solution is to go get a GTIN. If your products don't have these numbers, I suggest you carefully read the instructions. In the help system, search for GTIN to find the details. Amazon provides several links to places you can get these numbers. ISBN numbers start at a one-time $125 fee, while UPC codes are around twice that, with an annual renewal fee. Finally, a couple of strategies that merchants use to get their own product pages. First, there's the bundling strategy, something often used in the camera category, for example. You can see here that if I search for the Nikon D7000, I find the basic D7000 pages, but I also find various bundles that merchants have put together, the camera along with a tripod, memory card, perhaps additional lenses, and so on. This allows the merchants to stand out. No longer is this merchant, for example, just one merchant amongst many selling the D7000, but he's coming up right near the top of the Amazon search results. By the way, when you create your own bundles, you may not need to provide a GTIN number, though you can't use the GTIN number of one of the products within the bundle. Rather, when you're creating a new product in Amazon, a subject we look at in a later video, you can get a GTIN exemption. When you're adding information in the Vital Info tab, you'll select a GTIN exemption reason. Another strategy being used more and more frequently is to create competing products. The basic idea is that you identify a popular product, then have a similar product manufactured for you, often in China. Your product can then appear in the search results close to the product you first identified. And again, you're not one merchant among dozens competing purely on price down deep in the product offers page. Even Amazon itself plays this game.